A lot of times on these YouTube streets, you see a lot of things that can blow your mind. You're always surprised or flabbergasted by what you may see. Now, I got hit up by my homie, he sent me this message to show me something that I did not think was going to happen. The only reason is because you think that video proof can exonerate you from a lot of things. But in Jonathan Majors' case, this didn't happen. So let's check out the news report and I'll get back to you on this, all right?
Bottom of the hour now, we have some breaking news out of New York City. Actor Jonathan Majors has been found guilty of assaulting his ex-girlfriend.
A jury reaching the verdict on the third day of deliberations. Majors was considered a rising star in Hollywood before the trial. He appeared in several movies, including Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, as well as Creed 3. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas joins us now with the latest. Chloe, you were actually in the room for some of this trial. So can you remind our viewers about this case and the trial and what sort of punishment could Majors see here?
Yeah, so first of all, it's really important to point out here that, this trial took place over the course of 10 days in criminal court in Manhattan. Like you said, I was there for a few days of testimony from Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. And it's interesting that the jury has a split verdict here, finding him guilty on 2 out of the 4 charges. It's unclear what kind of jail time he's going to be facing. If he had been convicted on all of these charges, it would have been up to a year in jail. And again, we've reached out to Jonathan Majors' legal team to see if they are going to appeal. But what I can tell you is that this all stems from an incident that took place this past spring in Manhattan, where Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend claims that she saw a text message from another woman on her boyfriend's phone, Jonathan Majors, while they were riding in the back of an SUV. That's when she claims that she took the phone from him, and then she has alleged throughout this trial, and the prosecutors have alleged that that is when Jonathan Majors violently assaulted her, causing a fractured finger, a laceration behind her ear. Now, Jonathan Majors' legal team has said that this is an issue of race. Had he not been black, that these charges never would have come about, and that he was the one that was attacked by Grace Jabari. So we haven't heard anything from Jonathan Majors yet. He did not take the stand during this nearly 2-week trial, so we've yet to hear from him.
So I have to ask about the future for this man, because he's a big actor. He was on track to become kind of the next big thing. He had a starring role in the Marvel universe. What happens now to his acting career?
Look, I'm looking at it right here. We know that he's been in so many films, Creed 3, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, but he had a movie called Magazine Dreams with Disney that was shelved. Now, it's unclear if Disney shelved that project due to these allegations. And he is set to star in Marvel's next big film that comes out in 2026, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. I mean, this is a massive franchise, a lot of money on the line, and we've yet to hear from Disney as to what their plans are. And obviously, they were probably waiting to see the outcome of this trial. But now that the jury has reached a split verdict here, it'll be interesting to see what these major studios do and what happens to his once promising career.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. Chloe Melas, thanks for your reporting.
Now, I'm very upset because this man ran. Imagine running from someone because they are doing things to you. You're trying to get away. You're trying to maintain a level of manhood that is often criticized and belittled at every point and turn in social media aspects. And you run. No, I got to get away from you because this is dangerous for me. You take off. This woman chases you for blocks. And you were found guilty of harassment and assault. It's insane to me how even when you're doing, this woman obviously lied, blatantly lied based on video proof. And somehow this man is still found guilty. He should have not been found guilty on any of the charges. And it's a split. 2 out of 4. So you've got jurors who obviously is like, this is a big black Negro, so he's got to be guilty. Even with video proof showing that this man ran from her. It's egregious. It's annoying. And it doesn't matter at times like this what you do. This woman is being rewarded for lying. Those tears that they create out of nowhere can somehow make somebody guilty. I wonder why he didn't get on the stand. Probably because they would have, cross-examined, brought up text messages, whatever. But if you look at the footage, this man was running from her. If I'm putting my foot in your backside, why would I run? Why? What would be the reason for me to vacate the spot? Unless I'm worried about getting arrested. But the man had a Uber driver who saw the whole thing. Why are these things being disregarded? You can say, oh, it's institutional racism, things like that. I mean, yeah, it's been going on for hundreds of years. A woman of that persuasion, got the complexion for the protection. Things like that, can just say whatever she wants, and people can pay the price for it. It just sucks, man, because women have to actually start speaking up on things like this more often, because the more that men are in situations like this, the more men will not involve themselves. They will just keep back. It has nothing to do with race. This is, like I said before, it's a gender issue. You have a man who ran from a woman and still is somehow found guilty. Video proof, all of that, and still found guilty. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's a sick world we live in. This is not justice. It's not justice. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right?